Okay, I'm at job 25518, I believe is what it's called. This is out on Northup Way, 2800 Northup Way. This is for Tyler Jones at Pinnacle. I just got done putting this bid together. He had a competitor come out, and they were talking about asphalt repairs. The competitor mentioned that maybe a couple of these areas should be put on for next year's budget. I'm looking at one of the areas right now. It's right at 2820, and then this building that I'm at right here is 2800. So what we're looking at here is some alligator cracking that's on the asphalt right in this area. You can see crack filling's been done in the past, but we've got some alligator cracking starting around that area. Might be able to see it better with the light hitting it. Here's another area that's starting to develop around these long line cracks. There's a spot there. And then there's a long section right here that goes to that patch and comes to right about here where there's some alligator cracking going on. Here's another little area around where long line cracks happen. So it's starting to fail around the area. Here's another little spot here too. So there is a chance that we might need to throw this in there before it gets worse down there. And I'd probably say that's a good chance that it could happen. Here's something that the customer or the other guy, the competitor, did not put into the bid. And it was something that I saw, but there's a dip in the asphalt here and right here. So if we were to go to do this repair, I'd say we'd probably take out some of these areas here, and then and we would also get that dip in the asphalt that's right there, because I'm sure that puddles up during the winter. It's probably not very fun. Here's some more alligator cracking right here. A couple spots there. So I'm going to get a measurement on this here in a second. The other area that the competitor looked at is down here. He said it was around this catch basin. There you go. You can see the light as it hits on there. It's starting to crack in different areas. It's been patched once. You can see some alligator cracking that's out here too. So it probably needs to be looked at as being redone. I can't imagine that if we didn't do it next year, that it wouldn't be a lot worse in 2024. Probably by 2024, it's going to look pretty bad. And that's what Tyler asked me to look at and consider, is whether or not we need to do this next year or can it wait another 5 years. So we'll probably have to do that spot there too. I think all this was good. Yeah, all that's good down there. Okay, so let's go with this first patch here. And we're going to do one big patch. We're going to take care of this whole area. We're going to start right here where the cracks start to alligator crack here. Okay, so this will be an 18 by 8, which means we'll cut out around both of these patches and do an 18 by 8 right there. All this in here we can fill with crack fill. Okay, there's some extra cracks that are here, but we should be able to get them cracked with crack fill and not have to replace all the asphalt here. Okay, so that can get fixed. Down here in this area where this alligator cracking is, we could probably look here. I mean, they've been piecing this thing together like crazy. Probably be smart to just do one big patch here. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try to make the most sense for the customer here. They've got like a bunch of little patches that are being done, and we could do a bunch more, and it's just gonna look ugly. So I want him to get the best for his money. That means we're gonna get this out of here, and then we're gonna remove these patches because there's multiple alligator cracking areas up through here. We'll even include that little dip in the asphalt there. So we're gonna go just past the catch basin here, so that way we can capture all these patches and get them fixed. So we'll come off of the come off of that curb about 4 feet. Actually, we'll come off more than that. We're gonna come up about 6 feet off of this. 6 feet off this corner. So if we come off about 6 feet off this corner, we'll be able to make a straight line about a foot past this repair, get all this done, and we'll take it all the way to the curb over there, and then we'll kind of follow that seam line over to this area. So from the curb here at this corner, which let's see, is that where we want to start? Yeah, we're gonna start right about off the corner here. If we took a straight line off of here, we'll go 26 feet over here. I'm sorry, I said 26, it's 22 feet. So 22 feet across, okay? And then we'll go up this direction until we're about 6 feet off of that. And then we're gonna go this direction. Okay, so it's 82 feet from where I started at that corner of the curbing all the way up the drive aisle, going from the curbing here, a sidewalk, all the way out 22 feet by 82 feet, which brings you right to this area here where you've got the tree at building 2800. So just before the tree, you can see there's some patchwork here. We'll stop right there, come 22 feet out, and go all the way up 82 feet. There's alligator cracking all over in this, so if we just take all of that out and get all these little patches done or ripped out and all made into one big patch, then we probably won't see this continuous alligator cracking going on in various areas. Okay, on top of that 82 by 22, I want to bring the patch out off of it just a little bit. Okay, so we'll come off that 22-foot patch. So it'll put us right about here in front of this, it's right in front of the first visitor stall. We'll be right about here, and we'll be able to cut in here an additional 7 feet by 7 feet, and we'll get this area of asphalt that's starting to sink right here in this visitor stall. So 7 by 7, add that on to this 82 by 22. Okay. And then we mentioned the catch basin back there on that repair. In this area right here, there's some alligator cracking. So we'll end up doing a 3 by 10 here. A 3 by 10. That's off this last stall from that wall there in the brick. It'll be right here, so it'll kind of go in between these two patches. Okay, 10 by 3. Then the last thing is down here, we got these speed bumps. There's 2 sets of speed bumps that go across the road, one here and one over there. Right now, these speed bumps are only a foot wide and they're 22 feet long. So we have to remove 22 feet, and we got to remove 22 feet over there by 1 foot. These are 2 inches tall. We need to remove those and then replace them with a 22 by 2 and a 22 by 2. We'll make them 2 inches tall. Put those new speed bumps right here. I already have an original bid on this. This is revision 1. So the yellow paint on these speed bumps is already included on the original bid. So that should do it. No other asphalt repairs at this time that are critical. Okay? Any other questions, let me know.